Episode by episode, let's discover the beauty, history, and charm of Madhya Pradesh. From the bustling terminals of Bengaluru to the spiritual heart of India, my journey to Madhya Pradesh began at Bhopal, leading me to the divine Omkareshwar, the most sacred and powerful shrines in India, the Mahakaleshwar temple in Ujjain. One of the most awe-inspiring stops on my Madhya Pradesh journey is the UNESCO World Heritage Site, Khajuraho, and the timeless beauty of Bhojeshwar. Welcome to today's episode, one of India's oldest and most beautifully preserved Buddhist monuments. Let's explore the iconic Sanchi Stupa. It is situated on a hilltop near Sanchi town, about 46 kilometers northeast of Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. It is opened from sunrise to sunset. Best time to visit is October to March, when the weather is most pleasant. Entry costs approximately 40 rupees for Indians and neighboring country visitors, 600 rupees for foreigners, and is typically waived for children under 15. The Sanchi Stupa complex was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1989. This recognition highlights the site's outstanding universal value as a representation of Buddhist art and architecture, particularly its well-preserved stupas, monasteries, and temples dating back to the 3rd century BCE. Commissioned by Emperor Ashoka in the 3rd century BCE, the Great Stupa at Sanchi was built to enshrine the relics of Buddha. What began as a simple brick dome was transformed over time into a stone masterpiece, becoming one of India's oldest and most beautifully preserved monuments. Sanchi Stupa represents the spiritual legacy of Buddhism and the evolution of ancient Indian sculpture. It influenced classical temple architecture in India, and its motifs continue to inform modern designs, including iconic structures like the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Here's a comprehensive look at the Great Stupa, the central highlight of the Sanchi Stupa complex. The original structure was a simple hemispherical brick dome, roughly half the size of what we see today. During the Shunga period, 2nd century BCE, it was restored stone-faced and expanded in dimensions by rulers like Aganimitra after suspected damage. In the 1st century BCE Satvahan era, 4 majestic gateways and a surrounding balustrade were added, richly adorned with narrative scenes carved in stone. This great stupa spans about 120 feet in diameter and stands 54 feet tall, including its dome on a raised drum platform. At its core lies a hidden relic chamber, symbolizing the spiritual burial of the Buddha, accessed via concentric pradakshina, circumambulation paths. The dome is crowned by a square hermika, world mountain representation, and surmounted by a central mast and triple umbrella system depicting the 3 jewels of Buddhism: Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. It is part of the broader Buddhist monuments at Sanchi, a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1989, and represents one of India's best preserved ancient stone structures. With contributions spanning the Maurya, Shunga, Satavahana, and Gupta dynasties, the site remained an active Buddhist center until around the 12th century CE. It symbolizes the growth of Buddhist architectural and artistic traditions, from a simple brick mound to a grand stone monument, reflecting evolving spiritual and cultural expression. The stupa served as a focal point for religious gathering and storytelling, with its relief carvings acting as both instruction and inspiration to pilgrims centuries ago. Four elaborately sculpted gateways, aligned with the cardinal directions, are considered masterpieces of ancient narration in stone. Each features two vertical pillars, topped by capitals of lions, elephants, or dwarfs, supporting three decorative architraves carved with Jathaka tales, Buddha's life events, and Buddhist symbols like Bodhi trees or empty thrones. These reliefs symbolize Buddha without depicting him in human form, an iconic feature of early Buddhist art. Walking beneath those exquisite gateways, I realized Sanchi is more than just stone. It's storytelling in stone, standing strong after 2,000 years. Truly unforgettable. Visiting Sanchi taught me that architecture can speak without words. Every carving reveals a silent story of peace, devotion, and artistic genius. If you've enjoyed this journey through Sanchi, hit that subscribe button. Next episode, we dive into another ancient marvel,